November 27th, 2020. The relationships that I have in my life are important to me. I am comfortable being vulnerable with the people I choose to spend my time, space, and energy with. November 28th, 2020. I trust Ariel to provide divine guidance with any needs I have on the physical plane and provide answers on how to meet those needs. And I know Ariel will also connect me with any fairies or nature spirits that I wish to help me. November 29th, 2020. Releasing any blocks or obstacles, known or unknown, I allow the fullness of my heart to fill up my chest and fill up my life. I sense the positive energy in every cell of my being as I pause into the feeling of my heart beating, knowing I am one with the universe. November 30th, 2020. I am ever growing, ever evolving, and ever changing. December 1st, 2020. I let gratitude wash over me. I recognize this moment is showing me all my hard work coming to fruition, and I graciously accept these gifts. I lean into the feelings of celebration, sharing, acknowledgement, and collaboration with those I love. I dance, I sing, I laugh, and I am free. December 2nd, 2020. 11:44 synchronicity. The best lessons are learned through life experience. I am open to learning new things. I am open to new information. I am excited to expand my mind. We become what we think about, believe, and achieve. The things that are free, we can never replace. November 28th, 2021. Happy. I was happy at Campbell Causeway Beach in Tampa, Florida, during college when I wore my bikini without hesitation and a man approached me. I was happy spending time with the Kearns family when they invited me out to dinner or for a ride on their boat. I was happy in my room, painting watercolor, listening to the radio, reading a Judy Blume book, writing, playing with makeup, playing with dolls, drawing, writing stories, and singing. I was happy swimming in our pool during the summers and sunbathing in the backyard. I was happy when we found Buzz and kept her as a family pet, and she instinctively comforted me when I was sad. I was happy when I hung out with the neighborhood kids and camped out in our tent in the backyard. I was happy playing outside in our neighborhood. I was happy playing tennis with Kathleen and NJTL. I was happy riding the mini bike and my orange bike in the court. I was happy on our vacation on Block Island when we had the lobster bake on the beach, and I hung out with Kathy Andrews even though I had an allergic reaction to mosquitoes. I was happy visiting Peepa and Aunt Peggy and Baba during the summer in Fort Lauderdale, and we went to the beach, cooked, went to Sally's, and did arts and crafts and played pinochle. I was happy spending time with Peepa when he came to visit us in the summertime. I was happy doing gymnastics indoors and outdoors. I was happy shopping with Mom at Bloomingdale's or Lord & Taylor as a reward for cleaning the house on Saturdays. I was happy figure skating in the backyard, Landmark Square, and Terry Connors. I was happy when we went out to dinner to Giovanni's or the Quarterdeck or Chuck's Steakhouse. I was happy when we went to Dutch Wonderland and Hershey, Pennsylvania. I was happy when we went to Old Orchard Beach, Maine, and ate pizza in the morning and listened to Shaka Khan sing, "Tell me something good." I was happy when we saw Ice Capades with Dorothy Hamill. I was happy when we went to see Barnum and Bailey's Circus. I was happy when we saw Cats on Broadway. I was happy when I saw The Wiz on Broadway with the Kerns. I was happy working at Lord & Taylor. I was happy getting encouragement to write from Miss Mario. I was happy on my 2-day cruise to nowhere after graduating from college. I was happy when I spent time with Angela Deaton and we did things spontaneously. I was happy when we took road trips up Route 7 to see the leaves in the fall. I was happy when I spent time with my cousins, Heather and Jennifer, and my cousins from Pennsylvania, Noel, Nicole, and Meryl. I was happy going to Caladesi State Park with Svenja and Christina. I was happy every time I went to Disney World. I was happy going to Provincetown. I was happy seeing the mansions on Rhode Island. I was happy being selected in high school to go to the Yale University Science Symposium. I was happy in art class with Mr. Ray and sitting with Lori, Paula, and Julio in Mr. Shim's class. I was happy getting into the colleges I did and the feeling of pride in myself. I was happy watching the beauty, cuteness, joy, and carefreeness of Justin and Nicholas when they were little, before school indoctrination, which, in retrospect, took away their innocence. I was happy when I met my twin flame and he propelled me into the unique feeling of divine love, and when he bombarded me with detailed compliments. November 29th, 2022, Tuesday. I can't believe it is almost December. Supposed to be in the low 60s today. Must get fresh air. Recorded some YouTube videos today. Procrastination. Why? Why do I continue to put off writing? My book specifically. my spiritual awakening story mainly. What is holding me back? What if I just freeform write or do a brain dump and see what comes out? What if I write with just the intention of writing, getting words on the page and nothing else? Am I putting too much pressure for perfection? Am I already editing myself and becoming less authentic? Is all this overthinking creating too much editing of creation? Is my flow interrupted by worry, fear, holding back? Am I not using my time, am I not using my true voice? Fear of inauthenticity? Am I leaving out detail? Fear of offending others? Am I self-sabotaging? Fear of success?